Throughout humanity's long and arduous 300,000-year history, there have been countless individuals who have made all manner of statements that inspire us. Quotes that have survived the test of time, which motivate our species to keep going on this tiny, impossible blue dot in the universe. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Ah yes, PINGAS. Easily the best meme to ever come out of the Sonic franchise, as well as being one of the best memes of all time in my opinion. There's just something magical about the spelling and pronunciation of this word when combined with this beautifully fucking stupid face. But it also raises an obvious question. Why? Why did it become a meme? Why is Dr. Robotnik saying that? Where does it even come from? It's from this episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's saying it because these two cunts were snooping in on his conversation, and also it sounds a bit like he's talking about his willy, which is quite chucklesome, and thus it became a meme. Well, that was a really easy video to make. Thanks for watching, chaps. Alright, no. Let's do this shit properly. The origin of PINGAS dates all the way back to May 27th, 2007, when the user Stegblob uploaded YouTube poop Robotnik has a Viagra. Oh, fuck me dead. That is impossible to say with a straight face. It's filled to the brim with all of the classic sources you'd expect to see at the time. Hotel Mario, the CDI Zelda games, the Super Mario World cartoon, and classic Doctor Who. What the hell? Was this YTP made specifically to appeal to me or something?
Oh, that's simple. What? Polish a floor and put a man trap on it.
And literal seconds after that, an iconic meme was born.
Now you may lick my balls on my PINGAS.
You know what's crazier than watching the video where a meme originated from? Finding out that said meme came into existence by complete accident. In an interview with Intelligencer, Stegblob revealed, "I was just putting random clips together like I always did, and noticed the character Scratch doing this goofy face. So naturally, I cut it, paste it into my project, and zoom into his face. It wasn't until I played it back that I heard the infamous word, and thought to myself that it sounded like the word penis. It's hard to believe that if I had just clipped that one little segment a millisecond earlier or later, PINGAS would never have been a thing." Thanks to her clipping it at the perfect moment, the soundbites gradually began to spread all across the internet, finding its way into other GIFs, image macros, YouTube poops, and perhaps most famously, videos containing Win. I'll be completely honest here, as somebody that was there when this fad started doing the rounds back in 2008, I have no fucking idea how to explain it, or why it's funny hearing Robotnik repeatedly say PINGAS to the tune of Gourmet Race from Kirby Superstar. It just is. And I'm not the only one, because the guy who kickstarted it in the first place, McMaNGOS, feels the same way. I used FL Studio for the audio. It was very, very basic. I just got a MIDI of the song that I wanted to use and just slapped the PINGAS sound clip in there and just called it a day. It was done in like 5 minutes. I think it's just really funny and immature. It's a perfect example of YouTube poop style humour. Like, you just take something out of context and just stress that. It didn't take long for other users to begin making their own takes on this video contains Win, either by playing different memes over Gourmet Race, such as
bombs,
Bomb, bomb, bombs, bomb, 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 bombs.
you're too slow.
Or my preferred variation, editing PINGAS to play over other songs like Through the Fire and the Flames, The Imperial March, the 60s Spider-Man theme, You Are a Pirate, Inspector Gadget,
Hot boy.
and my all-time favourite, this Six Flags advert. As is usually the case with memes that originate from a major franchise, Pingas has been referenced a couple of times in official Sonic the Hedgehog media, notably in the 205th issue of the Archie comics published in 2009.
What are you doing out here? Snooping as usual?
And an episode of Sonic Boom from 2017 called Return of the Buddy Buddy Temple of Doom.
Ah, Sonic the Hedgehog! Snooping as usual, I see!
These nods from Sega themselves are incredibly cool, but what I find even cooler is the fact that Pingas has managed to remain relevant in the YouTube poop and shitposting communities almost 2 decades after its inception, thanks largely to a whole new wave of variations of the meme that have been cropping up. The first that I wanted to mention, and the one that's far more uncommon from what I've seen over the last few years, is somewhat of a spiritual successor to This Video Contains Win. It's very simple. The Pingas soundbite is edited into unrelated viral clips like this,
Fuck Pingas, now we're trying to leave! Fuck Pingas, now we're trying to leave!
or more famously, this.
Give me my fucking Pingas! Fucking now! Oh, it's a cute now. Give me my fucking Pingas! Give me my fucking Pingas! Give me my fucking Pingas!
Pretty self-explanatory. However, the variation of the meme you're probably more familiar with is this one that I'm told does the rounds on TikTok, a social media site I know nothing about and refuse to download because I'm not a cringy cunt. That being said, these videos are fucking hilarious and I love them. They mostly consist of this AI voiceover reacting to the sudden appearance of the Pingas monster in different video games and TV shows with joy.
Oh, fuck yes. Sega has officially fired longtime voice of Dr. Eggman Mike Pollock and have replaced him with the beloved Pingas monster. Oh, what joyous day.
Surprise?
Oh my fucking goodness.
Or pure horror.
Holy fucking shit. Guys, this is real.
There are also a few that slightly differ from this format, with the voiceover instead discussing Pingas strategies.
Pingas meditation is one of the most fascinating yet beautiful strategies I've ever experienced.
Pingas secrets.
This is the secret racetrack known as PINGAS Circuit.
And Pingas lost media.
According to James Rolfe himself, the PINGAS was originally meant to be in the Bugs Bunny's birthday blowout episode of AVGN.
Like I said regarding This Video Contains Win earlier, I can't explain why these are funny to me. Maybe it's because my sense of humour has been completely ruined due to being active on the internet for 75% of my life. Or maybe I just think seeing a classic meme in a contemporary style is so bizarre that it's hilarious. That seems to have been the aim of chronakey, one of the users responsible for what I've dubbed the Pingas Renaissance, who explained, "I just thought the fusion of old and new was pretty funny. I feel most of the people making them now are doing it out of appreciation for it as well." And given its continued presence online, I'd say they're absolutely right. Well, that's basically the entire history of Pingas from 2007 to today, summed up for you. Here's hoping that this stupid meme of the best Robotnik in the franchise continues to be edited into countless more YTPs, shitposts, and maybe even quoted by Jim Carrey in the 4th Sonic movie next year. Hint hint, Paramount. Righto chaps, the new Tomodachi Life just came out and I want to make the Pingas monster fall in love with King Harkidian, so I'm gonna fuck off.
What the fuck? I hate King Harkidian. I'm going to unsubscribe from History for this, but first I'll destroy my Pingas.